Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we continue our gameplay with the Succubus Blessed Imperium. Where I've decided this little guy, I'm gonna eat him. I'm going to integrate the subject. We have now enough influence that we can do that. Won't even lower our influence, strangely enough. Oh. Remove malfunctioning implants. And then we can build a sector over here using these plants and then combine a little bit the territory up here. I think that that would be a good idea. I do hope I will get one more planet under my control in my core systems. We will get a... yeah, words. Sometimes they are difficult. That we will gain the ability to gain another sector control so that we can slowly build up these plans. Because also, I don't really want to occupy these ones too quickly, because I don't want our empire to go too wide too quickly. In fact, you know what, perhaps it is better not to do it just yet. I want to integrate in them some point, but currently we have so many plans that our own species will never be a slave. We have so many things that we need to take care of in order to
research complete.
Be careful. Okay, I should put it differently. If you get more systems, your research goes slower. A lot of the plans that we have here are very undeveloped. Because of that, our research is penalized. We effectively research slower than we could. In order to negate that problem, we need to first develop our plans before we start colonizing new ones. We have the power to go extremely wide right now, but I don't think that is the right call currently to make. Oh, these are all interesting. More faster speed, but I think I'm gonna go for the power plant. Well, then again, we have enough energy as it is. You know what, go for the hyperdrive. So, currently, I first want to develop a little bit, but I do also want to, well, make these systems part of our Blessed Imperium. I want the Blessed Imperium to be like this. That's kind of what I see as our borders. But if I see that as our borders, I do have to make it our borders. So, that was one battleship too many. Voila, get some extra free research, that's pretty good. Who declared war on who? These two. That's not really bad for us. We don't like either of them. So that's pretty good. Terraforming is complete. Now we can see if that removes the bad thing of... Oh, it did. Nope. Shoot, yeah. No, then we'll terraform back to a desert world. We have the money. That's really unfortunate. Then by one measly choice, I've kind of fucked that planet up forever. Ooh. Wait, what? I apparently have two people doing the same deal. Alright, I didn't finish this building. Okay, a few little mistakes over here.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Interesting. Why are you going in here? Who are you at war then? With no one. Trade deal expired. They gained. We traded and they traded nothing for us. So it was just to make them friends. Engineering. I really would like you, if possible. Busy leading psychic research. Oh, there. Physics research, not psychic research. I'm just looking if we have another... Yeah, because you have general speed. I mean, you live less long, but it does give general boost to speed. Well, actually, we have a lot of voidcraft here still to do. I really don't care for this much. We'll build a defense station just because it's quick, but... It's not really what I wanted. There we go. Oh! Veronica Evola has now been given psychic powers. Leaders. It's not... Oh, the general. No. Who just gave psychic powers? You. Huh. That's not bad at all. He's pretty young. Could make use of that. But yeah, that is all the future plans that I have, along, of course, with not the great thing of... Yes, we will definitely continue that deal. Of getting here the psychic ascendancy. Ooh. Lots of energy credits, not so much minerals. I prefer minerals. I will take that deal. Thank you. I have to decline that one. And we're currently still looking to making our factions a little happier, at least. Well, these 3 factions are happy. This faction is okay with us. It's mainly the problem that we are strong, not strong alone. And then we have these guys that we really don't like, and we're suppressing heavily. The pacifists. I think these are the ones that we are suppressing, aren't we? No, we are suppressing these guys. But I can never get entirely rid of them. Yeah, that we already looked at that. Oh, whoopsie. Naval capacity, biolab. And now we can do one of the things that actually was part of the reason why we started here in the first place. So, we will terraform you, of course, to a nice tropical world. Whoa, look at that cost. I'm just cancelled for a moment. 5,000 energy, folks. Let's go.
Construction complete.
We will inhabit Earth. Because the Sol system is more or less the Earth system. Go. Oh, then you should not build that. You should build the mining stations. Thank you.
Construction complete.
Had the wrong thing in my mind. What needed to be done? Oh. Click on you. Doop-de-doo. Yeah, I understand, but there was a Paradise Dome is going to be built there, so I think it's going to be here that you're going to work. Oh, we could build a slave processing plant here. That's fine. That's a slave job still. Interestingly enough, which kind of feels awkward. And our own race will never be a slave. Which means we need to wait for a clearing. Apparently. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I thought I developed this planet already a little. We don't really need the food. We can just build something else here. And we can build a Paradise Dome over here. Hold on. That will make it not a slave job. There we go. There's a lot of science to be gained. You can be upgraded. You will simply become a lab. And you... Well, actually, this is also... You're actually supposed to be... Hold on. Cancel that. Put that here. Put you there. You are now enslaved. Because, of course, that is what's supposed to be. There you go. There you go, there you go. And you can build a power plant, I hope. Soon we can get an energy nexus. Which also would be good for other things, because, let me just look at the factions here for you. They want tradition prosperity. So they want us to have prosperity. And prosperity, if you go into it, traditions, energy nexus produces unity in energy grids. So we really would like to have those, but we will adopt them, and for the adoption we are mining station build cost is reduced by 33%, which actually means that cancel and there we go. Build. And then that reduces as well. And I think then because I kind of want this to be our backyard as well, I will build here an outpost. I assume this system will come into our systems, this one not, and then we will gain these two in the backyard, and then this one will claim these two planets, and this will claim that. So I want to build a frontier outpost, and that also will gain these planets a little closer to our borders, so that it won't be as much influence to
Construction complete.
get over there later. And I do want these two planets really quickly because, wow, I don't want to lose them, as these I find more in our backyard, so I doubt that anyone else is going to claim them. Many of the Succubus inhabitants of Uzun Prime have turned to genetic modification. What? To help them cope with the planet's hostile environment. They've called themselves the Neo-Succubus. Uzun. What is going on here? A hostile environment? This is an alpine world. This is Succubus. Succubus. Neo-Succubus. Who are strong instead of weak. Slow breeders. Not adaptive. They're still intelligent though. They're kind of like good slaves. Thrifty. And they also get extra energy credits. But they grow slow, so it's not really a problem. They've adapted on themselves to the alpine habitability. Oh, I didn't realize it was so bad. Whoops. I can just form it to an art. Do I care? Do I want to care? Because if I do it then, you're alpine. You won't like it if I change you towards... That's crappy that this happened. Let's just take that because it's a rare technology. Hemp poop. I don't like it if they separate so in that way. Now I understand why they did it, but it's a little like... now I know... The good thing about it is that they're still intelligent. Our own species... Oh! Now 3 species will grow. Now we have Neo-Succubus growth. Succubus growth. Oh, Neo-Succubus are no longer psionic. Oh, they are... Oh no! These are... We are evolving into strong demons. Still intelligent, but strong. We'll also gain more money, but we're slow on non-adaptability. It's quite fine, alright, actually. Neo-Succubuses are strong. And that's a good trait to have if you want them. It's extra minerals, and they're also thrifty, so they also gain extra energy credits. So here is also a good thing for them. It's interesting to see that we have that. And they're intelligent, so I'm not gonna change it. We just have, like, I don't know, the 4th different version of Succubus species now within our realms. Yeah, we have the Neo-Succubus, the Succubus, and the Succubus, who I wish I could rename them bloody hell, but I can't for some reason. The one with the desert, I can't change this into the hot Succubus, or whatever you want. Very silly joke I want to put in here. Heck, we even had a tundra preference, guys, that would have been perfect here, but... For some reason I can't change. Toggle species? I did that, and then... Oh, showing Empire species only. Never mind, I understand now what happened. Oh, I wish I could change your name. But I can't. For some reason, I just can't do that. Okay, cancel. Never your mind. 3 species growing on this planet. Fine. It's okay. Let's not get too salty about it. I'm still so surprised that these guys haven't waged war on these guys, because they're bordering one another. It's just like, come on. Oh, we have been diplomatically insulted by the Kesem Confederate Systems, which was just you. Ah, you hated the fact that I said that. Okay. Whatever. like I care. Do-do-do-do. Build some corvettes, thank you very much. And build me some more battleships. The fact that our empire is getting stronger is clear by the fact of how many battleships and stuff we all of a sudden can push out, and our fleet power is growing. That's for sure. I like to see that. What a surprise. Yeah, okay. Who's in prime? You can upgrade. Oh. Cancel that. First, you definitely is an upgrade. Then you can go. I like that actually, the third species, in the sense that it will grow a lot faster. There you go, and you will not be a slave once the Paradise Dome is finished. And I didn't build yet a Xeno Zoo here. Build it. And Adlib, how are you doing? Well, I'm terraforming you back into desert on purpose, but yeesh, it's unfortunate. But I cannot wait to see what happens to Seoul once we terraformed it back into a jungle area. And they no longer have a bomb crater there, or city ruins and radioactive wastelands. Sorry boys, this is not Fallout. This is Stellaris. Upgrade you. Oh, Succubus growing here. That's absolutely fine. I really want an energy nexus. I would like an energy nexus. Oh. Minerals is a little less important for our realm. Afterwards, you can build all the minerals. And this is a slave job. These two aren't. So I guess we're gonna have to remove these guys later on. And transport them to a different world. But to do that now is a little bit too hasty, I think. And here's our lovely Psycorps. Did I already actually mention that? I think I didn't. I have replaced a farm over here with a Psycorps. And it's not a problem that the Benfell is in there, despite the fact that he is not psionic. And it's not a problem that he was formerly a slave or that he's actually not good in anything, because the building doesn't produce anything. It actually does an empire modifier wide of -10 unrest. A lot of the Imperiums you can get, or empire-wide buildings you can get, due to certain events, like for instance we are, if I recall correctly, we are. Mutant and trade deal. Oh, we are no longer patrons of the art. If you are a patron of the art, you can get actually an event where they say from, hey, we have created this wonderful building. Give us a lot of money and you will get a ministry. So actually... oh, we can't buy them anymore. Okay, we wish you could become your patron. That didn't do anything. Now it does it. 4,000. And it gains us more unity. Why aren't we no longer patron? Must have had a money problem at a certain point and I forgot to reinstate that. I apologize. We're now back at the patron of the arts, and there is what we wanted over here. Boop, bop, and beep, and blop, and buh. Oh, we cannot build them yet. I thought it was in our system, but it is not. Alright. But that one is. Don't ask me how, but it is in our, apparently in our borders. There we go. And now we only gain 4.5 unity. Oh no. Ooh. And I also learned that this is not a problem as long as you don't have like robots. By the way, this is really small tank. So let's just get this. Let's just quickly grab that. In fact, our influence is growing growing heavily as I'm making sure first to create some planets. Due to their advanced technology, combined reactor systems, this one, yeah, is now a vassal. Okay, you don't want to go through our borders anymore, but he has become a vassal. Is now a vassal under the Succubus Blessed Imperium, that's fine. Does that do anything for our factions? I don't think so. No, because we already have a subjugation. So that's fine. Ooh! Tensions between the Neo-Succubus population on Zoom Prime and the Neo-Succubi. Tensions between the Neo-Succubus population on Zoom Prime and the Neo-Succubi. That's the same one. They share the planet with our rising. Several attacks have been carried out by individuals from both sides, including at least 2 bombings. Both sides of this conflict are radicalizing, and more acts of violence seem likely. They gain militaristic and xenophobic traits, and that has immediately spawned a new faction as well. Oh. Yeah, no longer happy all of a sudden. Because your faction isn't happy. Mining network? Better afterburners. But your specialization isn't this, so let's do it there. Darn it! That was not what I had hoped for. That actually causes issues. You. No immigration. Signing any immigration treaties will displease. Core world exclusively. Now that's impossible. We have slaves. Succubus impurity. Refraining from genetic modifying any possible traditionally dominant. You are really annoying. Putting any of the gargantuan Leviathan Xenos out of their misery will please the Succubus dominance movement for a time. Wow. You are an annoying faction. But they should die out. It's an active political faction Xeno slaves, but we have 3 Xenos in our empire, migration treaties, and we have charismatic population in our empire, which is our own race. So actually, they should slowly drop from being present in our empire. So that looks actually okay. In a large part due to the interrupted terraforming process on Adlib Prime, the planet has somewhat unstable climate. Violent storms that are models. One storm recently swept over. We just got a building destroyed. Okay. Whoa. Power plants. Yeah, I'm cool with power plants, but I kind of want the energy nexus, if you don't mind. Just take a cheap, quick system. I'm now getting confused about all the things that are happening around here. You are unemployed. Because the Paradigm Dome got destroyed. We will repair that. Our own species will never be a slave. Why don't you get that computer? Goodbye. Unemployment. Yeah, we're working on that. Physics labs, please. And you, yeah, we'll probably move you just simply. Oh! You can also... no, not that. Just a mine. We don't have enough minerals here, and besides we have already this to improve the mineral output. Alright. A mineral output which has gone up like crazy once I've actually started to actually exploit everything within our galaxy. In that regard, everything is going fine. Our own species will never be a slave. How many times do I have to repeat that? Clear this blocker. Clear this and clear that. We do want minerals here, right? Yeah. Zune. So all that modification that they did, and all of a sudden they were very happy, has now been removed because they've all gone to xenophobic. But you're 27.5% attracted to spiritualist. So this pop is currently attracted to the following ethics. Spiritualist and Euphorian and then militaristic. Xenophobe only 11%. A pop may randomly switch to any affect that it is attracted to, which means that they will probably switch back to what we would like of them, and this faction will probably die out. There's a good chance that it will die out because there's just no attraction to it. The first... Oh! There are some battleships around here. Atlas Prime, you have been... ooh, here it goes. Here follows the latest newsletter for all our patrons. Sadly, nothing has been produced in the Free Enclave. Most of the artists have fallen into deeply melancholy, from where no inspiration can be drawn. The mood is dire but hopeful. Creation takes time after all. Any donations that might help to the group to rekindle their interest in the material plane again would be a tremendous help. And of course we're going to do that. Not only that, we can use the influence over the minerals. Always. It's less prominently needed. Let's put a physics lab here. Ooh, you're not really happy. Was enslaved. Oh yeah, because the building got destroyed. You... Ugh. That's what I'm going to say about it. And I will build here a science thing, probably. Oh no, because they have extra mineral output. So one of the Benfils that I have there, should, to the planet that has one too many of them, should go over here. I thought I had a planet where there were a little too many of them. No, it's probably this tropical species over here. New roots, we have a little too many of them, but... Here we can use actually a lot of Benfil. We have a lot of slave-like tiles. I'll probably just put in one of these tiles something for science. There we go. More minerals, more resources. Thank you for notifying us. There we go. And I guess you're not smart, so you are one that can be resettled. It's not really the right preference, but we can just modify our species again, because we really don't care. Oh! Hello! FTL speed and sensor range. 0. I've never seen this before. We're definitely going to research that. Do we have somebody that's not... Yeah, we have a guy that's really good at psionics. Put him on the jump. And then the one who wasn't this spaceship. Sorry, dude. I mean, I know you have psionics as well. Research speed in general. That's 10. Actually, he would be better. Whoops. Why would he be better? He doesn't have a specialization. But, no. But he has research speeds thanks to AI assistant and to psionics. And the other person only has a specialization in psionics. He does, and the rest is an anomaly speed, so it doesn't help him. It's actually slower to put him on the jump. This guy is the man. Woo! A lot of peace treaties. No, trade deals, sorry. Research agreement. I probably want to reinstate that with these guys. How many checks can we get? 8. And how many can they... Way more. Not gonna do that, because they're already pretty big. That's a research agreement we probably won't be able to get again. Because research agreements work very differently in this game. You only get a bonus towards the text that they have researched that you haven't yet. There isn't like a flat bonus as in many other grand strategy games. So I totally whiffed on that in the first place. Yeah, physics again. And then here you can just put a nice big ass old this. Oh, there's a war declaration. Oh! Mech Box Authority wishes to declare war against the Combined Panazu Prime over here. The Combined Rectalar Systems. Which I don't know where they are. Oh, wait a second. That's our vassal will get then stop atrocities, so they will get 100. Okay. Of the Unidar hierarchy. Of them, so they will be in a war. The Zadran guys. Zadran Technocracy, our vassal, will get stop atrocities on the Kassam under there. So my vassals will get a lot of influence. Destroy a frontier outpost, the Hestamur, in the Hestamur system. So this one, I can understand that because that's a pretty good thing. I will gain a planet. Zunborg, Krai. Where the hell is that? And this, of course, if you get enough war score. Where the hell is that system? Oders, Dibux, Kalam. Owned by the Kassam Confederate Systems. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Over here. They will see this planet to me. I don't mind that. Liberate planet Gordon. I will vote yes. Then they declared war, and now one of my factions will probably be pissed off at me again. Yeah, non-violence.
Construction complete.
Spending lives and resources on war. Yes, so when the peace will be restored and when the non-violence is restored, then they will become happier again. Right now, lots of loss and influence. We are at war as the Succubi Stellar Alliance against these guys, and these guys. These are alone. So we'll definitely need to focus over here. So, we're going to first bring our fleet. I have no orders to give. That's kind of scaring me because I don't know why. There's the fleet academy that I mentioned before. That will make your ships better if you build them over there. I want a fleet academy over there, and I want a fleet academy over here. Thank you. Then I at least have 2 locations where I build stuff. Oh, no, that's just absolutely fine. Ah, I'm not the president anymore, so that's why they did it. Okay, but I will vote yes.
Tile blocker cleared.
Tile blocker cleared, apparently. Oh wow, you are happy and producing a lot of science for me. I wholeheartedly approve. Uzun Prime. Where we have the 2 species that are going against one another. That does mean, right now, that when we are at war, the militaristic faction will... at war, they will be pleased. But this could be interesting because we will have some subjugation going on. And border expansion will stay. So this might not be bad. I'm not sure actually if the dominance group is part of the xenophobes. That was what I was looking at over there. So I'm not sure actually if they are going to go away. Leader recruitment, max influence per faction. Probably going to go for that one. It's a bit of a big tank, but we'll take it. Thank you. Well, Now that there's war, I'm gonna get the troops into the right position, and I'll come back when we at least can, well, at least have the troops stationed at the border and what have you, not so that we can actually do something. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.